What's going on, everybody? This is Island Hopper TV coming to you today from Mexico City. Let's take a look around this beautiful city. Let's do it. Yeah, guys, we are coming to you from the Mexico Valley in the state of Mexico, in the largest city in North America, Mexico City, with a population of 21 million people in the metro area. Many people thought that Mexico City was the biggest in the world, but it's since been passed by several cities in Asia and even Sao Paulo in South America. In this travel guide, we're going to show you some food. We're going to take you around to some of the cathedrals, the Zocalo, Reforma, the downtown areas over to Santa Fe. You're really going to walk away from this travel guide feeling like you know more about Mexico City. All right, what we're going to do here is we're going to head over to Chapultepec Castle. The tickets here are about 80 pesos. That's just under $5. I'm sure the price fluctuates during the seasons, but that's how much it is to visit this Chapultepec right here in the middle of the city. Because the castle sits at the top of the hill, you will have to walk up the pathway here, and it does take around 15 minutes. All right, guys, we've made it to Castillo de Chapultepec. This is a castle at the top of a mountain right in the city center near Reforma. Let's go take a look. The castle was actually built on a hill known as the Hill of the Grasshopper, and it was a special place for the Aztecs. When an American explorer, James Elton, arrived here, he said that the views of this mountain overlooking Lake Tenochtitlan and the surrounding valley were unsurpassed in beauty anywhere else in the world. But nowadays, the modern Chapultepec Castle is known for its architecture, its history, and the design with the views overlooking Reforma and other directions across Mexico City. And the best place to get those views is right here on this terrace with these tiles. You can see all across Mexico City and down to Reforma. This area right here of the castle is my favorite. And let me take the moment to explain to you guys some of the history of Mexico City. It was originally known as Tenochtitlan. This was the capital of the Aztec Empire, and it was a swampy island located on Lake Texcoco. And right now, what you're looking at is an area where Lake Texcoco actually existed. That's why Mexico City is considered to be sinking, because when the earthquakes happen here, the earth settles further and further down. That's why you'll see some of these cathedrals are actually tilted. It's because the land is still settling. Check out this beautiful garden at the top of the castle. So when you guys come to Mexico City, I would say add Chapultepec right there up at the top of the list of places to check out and explore. But with that being said, now let's head down towards Reforma and walk down this main avenue right here in the heart of Mexico City. So as I'm standing on the road here in Reforma, I want to tell you about some facts about Mexico City. The metropolitan area is around 20 to 25 million people. The elevation of Mexico City, 7,300 feet. That's well over a mile high. That's why when you come out here, you may notice a shortness of breath. It's because it's such a high elevation out here. Some more interesting information about Mexico City. It's actually the largest city in North America and the second largest in the Americas behind Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo is bigger than Mexico City in terms of metro population. But something else that's interesting about Mexico City is it's actually sinking because it was built on a lake, Lake Tenochtitlan. So as I'm standing here near the Angel of Independence on La Reforma, the avenue, I wanted to tell you guys about the valley in which Mexico City sits. It's in the Mexico Valley, and that's what this area is. It's a big valley, and it allowed for a very fertile civilization to take place right here. So here we are at Plaza de Bellas Artes. Let's go take a look. From Bellas Artes, we're going to head down Avenue Francisco Madero, and this is going to take us right to the Zocalo, which is essentially the city center and the heart of Mexico City. So now we're going to walk down the avenue known as Francisco Madera. This is a very scenic route near the Zocalo, and then we'll ultimately land at the Zocalo here in about 5 minutes. So I actually just got fitted with a Team Mexico baseball cap. We're almost to the Zocalo though, but what do you guys think of the Team Mexico hat? So we've made it to the Zocalo. It's currently barricaded off the center area because of the Christmas decorations, but this right here is the capital of Mexico, essentially where the seat house is for the entire country. So here we go, we got some moletes. This has cream cheese and some beans, frijoles. And then we got some mamelas. This has some grated cheese on it, and it looks like some frijoles on a tortilla. And then we got some bacoles, which is chili and cream. Lemonade with chia seed in it. All right, we've made it to one of Mexico City's most upscale districts. This is Polanco. Let's go take a look. So here we are in one of the most amazing districts in all of Mexico and Mexico City, Santa Fe. If you want to see skyscrapers, come out here. Santa Fe is definitely a modern area in Mexico City. I would say it's better than Los Angeles, Wilshire Boulevard. It's clean. It's modern, very beautiful place up here in Santa Fe. Santa Fe is one of Mexico City's major business areas, located in the western part of Mexico City, and it's actually home to the largest mall in all of Latin America, known as Centro Santa Fe. But here you'll find lots of high-rise buildings, upscale condominiums, and hotels. All right, from here we're going to head over towards Hernan Cortez's old home, known as Coyoacan. And in case you didn't notice, it does sound like coyote, right? Well, the Nahuatl actually called it the place of the coyotes, and the Aztecs named it Coyoacan on the shore of Lake Texcoco. And this is an old historic place for the Aztecs and the Spaniards. But like I said, Hernan Cortez used this area as a headquarters during the Spanish conquistadors' conquest to bring Catholicism to the Aztec Empire. Now, aside from going to the Zocalo, there's another area that you may want to check out, which is the Cathedral of Guadalupe. This area is just outside of the downtown area and has several cathedrals and a main promenade that you can walk around and discover.
Now, the name of this complex.
And then what would a visit to Mexico City be without actually going out to the pyramids of Teotihuacan? All right, guys, we've actually made it to Roma, which is another really popular community. It's popular with tourists and locals. It's evening time, so this is the best time to show up here for dinner. If you guys want to walk around, let's do it. House margarita. This is a limon, and then we got some bean and cheese dip with chips. All right, guys, this is going to conclude the episode of Mexico City. We're actually headed north to Guanajuato and San Miguel Allende, Querétaro, and then we'll head over to the coast to Zihuatanejo. So you're definitely going to want to stick around for that if you love Mexico.